The upcoming full moon is making a powerful portal available for all of us to receive messages and guidance from our higher self, as well as our guides. If you're curious what's in store and available for you, stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jody, and today we're going to be diving into the upcoming new moon. And as I said at the intro, a powerful portal is going to be available for all of us. This new moon, the new moon is when there's the least amount of light coming from the moon, which means the veil between us and our higher self, the spiritual realm, is thinner, which means that we're able to more easily access spiritual knowledge and receive messages from our guides. So thought we could tap into this energy today because energetically there is no time. So regardless of when you are viewing this video, the messages that are going to be coming through today are still applicable, and they apply and are relative. So I have 3 deck options available for our message to come through today. The first deck has been soaking up and absorbing and aligning itself with this beautiful Bloodstone Crystal. And Bloodstone is a very grounding stone, a very grounding crystal. It brings protection. It also provides healing. It increases your energy and endurance. And it balances the root chakra. It can also provide pain relief. So very, very grounding, supportive, comforting energy. So that is the first deck option. The second deck option has been attuning and aligning itself with this Celestite Crystal. And I just love this particular crystal. It split in shipment to me, and I was quite disappointed, but once I saw how the light reflects off of it, and you can just really see the crystal formation and the rainbow colors reflecting off of it, I just wasn't so upset anymore about it getting cracked. And the Celestite Crystal is a wonderful crystal for the throat chakra. It is great for helping us find our true voice and speak that truth. It also serves as a portal to the Akashic records. It brings peace, harmony, as well as angelic connection. So that is the Celestite Crystal deck option. And then lastly, we have this beautiful purple, which is a blend of fluorite as well as crystal. And this crystal is wonderful for connecting with your third eye, balancing the third eye chakra. It's also great for deepening your meditation practice. It also, which is one of the favorite things that I love, or one of the favorite qualities I love about this crystal, is it amplifies our inspirational and creative energies, and also provides spiritual clarity and attunement. So that is the purple opal crystal, and this particular deck has been aligning and attuning itself to the energy of that crystal. So I want you to take a moment. I'm going to give you just a few seconds here to just really focus in on these 3 decks. So once again, we have the Bloodstone deck, we have the Celestite deck, and we have the purple Opal deck. All right, so hopefully you have chosen your deck. So let's go ahead and get into the readings. Okay, so the first reading is going to be for the Bloodstone Crystal. So if you selected the Bloodstone Crystal, this reading is for you. This card is the portal that is available and open to you during this new moon. And what we have is the karmic board clearing portal, energetic clearing, rewriting of your story, and living your truth. So if there's any, and I love the image pictured on this card, she just seems like you can just tell that all her energy is being cleansed, it's being cleared with this beautiful energy radiating throughout and down her entire body. And you can see the connectedness here from the earth up through, from the earth up through her entire body and out through her crown. So what the message of this card is telling me is that you have some stagnant, stuck energy in your body that needs clearing. And so available to you this new moon is going to be a clearing and cleaning out and cleansing of that stuck energy. And I feel like that makes complete sense and really resonates with the energy of the Bloodstone Crystal. All right, and this next card, this is a core message from your higher self. This is what your higher self wants you to focus on as the theme for the work that you're doing this new moon. All right. And the card that we have here, the message is the now. And let's see, we have, this is card number 47, which adds up to the number 11, which is a master number. This is the master number 11, and it represents the spiritual teacher. So the main core message and theme that your higher self wants you to know that this new moon is about is allowing yourself, opening yourself up to allowing the clearing to happen and receiving messages from Spirit. Okay. All right, so this card here, this next card that we're going to turn over, this represents your current situation. This is your current situation. So we have the 7 of Swords representing your current situation. And what this card is telling me is that there's a lot going on in your mind. A lot of the stuckness and the stagnancy and the energy that is needing clearing has a lot to do with your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindset, and even your perception of things. There's a feeling here that, and the key word for this card is deception. So there's a feeling here like either you feel like you can't trust yourself, or there has been some type of situation that you've had with someone where they have made you, or they've deceived you in some way, and this has made you overly cautious, paranoid. This has maybe caused you a lot of anxiety or stress to the point that you are carrying these emotions and feelings in your body. They're manifesting in your body as stuck energy. And stuck energy, the longer it stays inside of our body, it begins to really kind of make a home for itself there, and we start to experience it as an actual issue. It could be felt as, first of all, maybe just some tension, which can then turn to pain. And like I said, over time, if it's not cleared, it can turn into a real actual issue inside the body. So it's very important that we take the time to cleanse and be aware of these energetic patterns and loops that we can get stuck in with our mind. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next card here. And this card is going to be the main intention that your higher self is guiding you to set for this new moon. And I love this card for this position. So we have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, cups having to do with our emotions and our feelings and just our heart center. And whenever we see the ace, that is telling us that pretty much whatever we desire, whatever we set our mind to, whatever we set our heart to, it is achievable for us, because the aces represent the pure potential of the entire suit. And like I said, the cups having to do with our emotional body, our feelings, our heart center. So really take some time to feel into your heart center this new moon. And a wonderful way to do that is just to do start with a simple short embodiment meditation. It can be as simple as starting with some deep breaths and imagine sending roots down from your feet deep into Mother Earth, and imagining that centered, grounded, loving, caring, supportive energy of Mother Earth to travel up through the bottom of your feet, up through your legs, through your root chakra, up through your sacral and solar plexus into your heart center. And if you can just sit there, and it really helps if you place both hands on your chest, on your heart center, and just really feel into what your heart is desiring. What is it telling you that it wants? And like I said, the new moon, the veil is down. We are able to more easily hear messages from our guides. So I would advise you to also have a journal available this new moon. And as you feel into your heart center, just take note of anything that comes through you and set the intention that when you're doing this exercise that you're going to receive a message from your higher self as to what your next step, or what the best next step for you is. What is the next best step for you? All right, and this next card represents the outcome. And here we have the card perspective. So by allowing yourself to really feel in and connect with your heart center, it is going to provide you with a new perspective. This is going to be a mindset shift. And so I feel like what all of these cards are telling you, with the core theme here from when we started the reading, of focusing on allowing yourself to be in the now, in the present moment, and listen to messages from your higher self, your spirit guides. And like I said, the main portal that this is going to allow for you to do is to clear your energetic body. Clear your energetic body. And like I said, a lot of that clearing that is needing to occur is having to do with your mindset. And one of the best practices for shifting our mindset actually has nothing to do with our minds. It really has to do with getting out of our heads, getting into our hearts, filling into our heart center. And it is through our heart center, that shift in our mind is able to take place and provide a new perspective. So I hope this reading is resonating for those of you who selected the Bloodstone Crystal. And if you selected this crystal because you are feeling like there is some grounding needed, or that you're feeling like there's a health issue that you're going through, definitely seek advice. Go get yourself checked out if you're feeling like it is actually a medical condition that needs to be addressed. But I feel like I said, a lot of the tightness and the pain that you may be experiencing is from this energy that needs to be cleared. All right, I hope this message resonated for you. And let's go ahead and move on to the next reading. All right, and this next reading is going to be for those of you who selected the Celestite Crystal. And as I mentioned before, this crystal is wonderful for helping you to connect with your higher self, receive messages from the Akashic Records. It's wonderful for opening your throat chakra and helping you speak your truth. So let's go ahead and see what the cards are saying for you. So the first card that we have is representing the portal that is available and opening for you this new moon. All right, and we have the crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. So what a beautiful portal. It just really reiterates the energy of the Celestite Crystal. So a beautiful message there. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Oracle card, which is the core message from your higher self for this reading. This is the main message that they are wanting to get across to you as the theme of this reading. And we have the card, You Are Epic. You are epic. And this card carries the number 4 energy, which is a very grounded, stable energy. And I love I just really love the juxtaposition of the energies for this card. And this card, we have your kind of third eye crown chakra energy represented here. And then we also have this grounding 4 energy of the You Are Epic card. 4 energy is associated with being able to pretty much bring anything into form. 4 is the energy of bringing things into form from a numerological perspective. We have 1, which is the seed, the initial idea, which splits into 2, which is connection of the inner and outer, the masculine and the feminine. And then we have that 3 energy, which is very creative and amplifies that energy and sends it out into the world. And then we have 4 energy, which brings it into form and creates the structure that physically manifests it. So this is a message that you have available to you, what is needed to physically manifest, to bring your creative ideas and desires into form. Now, of course, I believe we all have this ability, but I just feel like that with this coming through as the main card from your higher self for this new moon, the message here, I feel like there is something that you have been, maybe it's an idea that you've been throwing around, and you haven't had a lot of traction with it, or you haven't really put it out there yet. For some reason, you've been holding back with it. I feel like that this card is giving you the go ahead to whatever it is, to go ahead and set that intention this new moon, because you are epic. You're able to really ground it in and create that framework for it and bring it into form. So let's go ahead and see what the other cards, what the messages are coming through for you. So this card is representing your current situation, and we have the King of Disc representing power. And both of these cards here together with your epic, and then having the King of Disc. The King of Disc, he is, as the card said, he is very powerful. He has mastered the physical realm, so that means that he has all the tools, all the knowledge, full capacity and ability to manifest anything that he chooses into the physical realm. So this is definitely, like I said, if there's something, if there's an idea, if there's a project, if there's something that you have been holding back and you haven't, for whatever reason, you haven't moved forward with it, this is a very, very strong message coming through for you already in this reading, that set that intention of how you want it to come into form, how you want it to manifest, how you want to see it. I would get very detailed with it, especially with the 4. 4 is the energy of the planner and the organizer, the master planner and organizer. So really get detailed with your intention this new moon, with all the details of how you want to see it physically, how you want to feel it, and how you want it to what changes you want it to bring about, even to your mindset. I would cover as many things as possible. All right, in this next card, I've already kind of alluded to the intention for you to set, but this card represents the intention that you should set for this new moon. And we have the Seven of Cups here, choices. The Seven of Cups, choices. Now, the number 7 sometimes gets a bad rap because it can mean that something disruptive or unexpected is going to happen, and that is true if you are just completely unaware, if you're not being intentional, if you are just not tuned in at all. Yes, 7 energy is going to feel very disruptive when it plows into you, because it's an energy of transformation, it's an energy of change, it's an energy of jumping and shifting timelines, it's an energy of making that leap to being able to move forward from a confident place of self-trust, trusting yourself, trusting your higher self, trusting that for guidance, not looking to external, not needing any external validation, that full trust in yourself to take a leap of faith. And I really feel like that's the main message here, is to take that leap of faith, set that intention, write down all the details, be very specific with that intention that you are setting for the new moon. All these cards in this reading are pointing to the fact that it is going to, you've got it. You are right there with manifesting it. You just need to set the intention. It's on its way. And then the outcome is going to be fortune. We have that completion, culmination, achievement. This is the wheel, this is the full cycle of going from that first seed of intention to actually manifesting. So yeah, powerful reading for those of you who selected the Celestite Crystal. Powerful. Like if you are ready to, if you feel like that you are ready to make that jump, make that shift into a new timeline, I really feel like energetically you are supported to use this crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experience, miraculous energy to make that shift. Beautiful. I hope this message resonated with you. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our last reading. All right, we have our final deck here. This is for those of you who selected the purple opal crystal. And as I mentioned before, this is a very powerful crystal for receiving inspiring messages, for amping up your creativity. It can help you achieve spiritual clarity and attunement. It's really, really good also for opening the third eye chakra. So beautiful, beautiful energy available from the purple opal crystal. All right, so this first card is representing the portal opening that is available to you for this new moon, and we have the Venusian Galactic Council. Star being guides, answer the call. It is time to shine. Wow. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before. So we have the Venusian Galactic Council. So if you are a star seed, or even if you're not sure if you are a star seed, you are definitely being called to make your awareness, allow your awareness to open to messages from the Galactic Council. Wow, very, very powerful message there. Now the next card here is the core message and theme being brought forth from your higher self for this new moon reading, and we have we have the card Collaboration of Souls, which I just think is so powerful with these two cards here, the Venusian Galactic Council and Collaboration of Souls. So I really feel like your higher self is telling you, hey, you need to tune in this new moon, and just like I said, open yourself up to receiving divine messages. Some wonderful ways of doing that is similar to the meditation I gave for the Bloodstone Crystal, is simply to really ground yourself. Start with a grounding meditation exercise where you take several deep breaths in and just really focus on sending those roots down deep into Mother Earth, deep into Gaia. And what I have found when I am looking to receive messages from star beings, surprisingly enough, a lot of us think in order to connect with star beings that we need to kind of project ourselves outward and up and out through our crown. And while this is definitely possible, you can definitely make that connection that way, but I have found a more effective way for me personally. You can try both of these methods, but I found that it works more effectively for me when I focus my attention on sending my, making that connection and sending my energy all the way down to the very core of the earth. This is when I have had the most profound messages come through from star beings. So you can try both of those methods. Like I said, either going out and focusing upward out of your crown chakra into the galaxy, or like I said, give it a try traveling deep down into the Earth's center and see which one of those methods works the best for you. All right, so continuing on with the reading, this next card here, this represents your current situation. This is your current situation, and we have the Four of Discs, which is stability. So another 4 card coming through. So what this tells me is that you're very grounded, and you feel you're in a position in your life currently where you're stable, your finances are good, your home life is good. When it comes to the physical realm, you're in a really good place right now, physically. Like anything having to do with your physical realm, you are just feeling you're in a place where you feel secure, you feel protected. And this literally could be, like I said, this could be in your home. You might be feeling really comfortable in your home, or with your resources, or with your finances. It can also be that this could be alluding to your body and your health. Maybe you're just in a really great place right now with your well-being. It can really apply to anything having to do with our physical realm, things that are tangible, that we can see, we can feel, we can touch. So this is just a message that you have you've worked hard, and you're at a place where you're feeling really good. You've got some results. You've manifested stability and security. So well done. So this next card is representing where your higher self is guiding you to set your attention for this new moon. And we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. And so the way this message is coming through to me, I feel like there's some type of block. There's a block that's holding you back for whatever reason. There you have an anxiety or a worry or a concern. This could be a concern about opening yourself up to your spiritual and psychic abilities. It could just be opening yourself up to receiving any kind of messages at all. This could also be a resistance or a fear of putting yourself out there. So like I said, there's something that you've been working on in the physical realm. Like I said, it could be your well-being, it could be your home, it could be a project. I don't know what it is, but you've been working on something and you have really great traction on it. You're starting to see it manifest in the physical realm, but for whatever reason, there's a worry or an anxiety attached to it from the perspective of sharing it. For some reason, you're hesitant to share it, and whether that's sharing your resources or sharing your thoughts or ideas. So the message here and the intention that you need to set on this full moon, these are all kind of wrapped into each other, and it's a message here of releasing those worries, releasing those fears. There's a fear here of being seen, playing it small, not allowing your light to shine. So this is the message your higher self wants you to know for this new moon, is to let down that barrier, let down your walls, allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to share those resources, and allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be open to your spirit, your higher self, your guides, because there is there's great potential here for collaboration of souls. Maybe you've been doing all this yourself, and this message is telling me that you don't have to do it yourself. Kind of the way forward now is to open yourself up to sharing it and to collaborating with others, whether that's on a spiritual level or if it's on an actual physical level of receiving like physical help with a project or something that you are working on. And let's see what the outcome is. And the outcome is we have the Queen of Discs representing nurture, and really what it's going to, and I love that we see here her pregnant belly, representing that not only is she fertile, is she able to create and manifest, but she's also able to provide that guidance and that nurturing and that protection to others. So there's very much, I feel like the way this message is coming through for you is spiritual clarity, attunement, allowing yourself to connect to your higher guidance, and releasing your fears. Set the intention this new moon. I would say write them down. Write them down. Write everything that you are afraid of when it comes to putting whatever this is out there, whether it's being seen, whether it's talking, whether it's working with others and collaborating, whatever it is, write it all down. Set the intention that you are releasing it, and I would burn it this full moon. And after you do that ceremony, then I would also do the exercise that I spoke of, where you take some time to really meditate and allow yourself to make that connection, because I feel like there are some downloads, there are some wisdom downloads that are wanting to come through for you this new moon. All right, very, very powerful messages here. All of them, all of these very, very, very powerful. I hope that all of these messages resonated with you, no matter which one of the decks that you chose or the crystals that you chose. I hope that they resonated. Have a powerful, intentional new moon. Set those intentions. You are epic. You are a creator, and you've got this. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you would like to know more about working with the energies numerological, if you're just interested in tarot and the archetypes, check my description down below. I have a free goodie for you. All right, take care. Bye.